This poor fellow isn't sharp. He's weary and confused. He doesn't care about us, and he probably doesn't know what he's talking about. This poor fellow isn't sharp. That's right.
There's a campaign afoot to bring a little bit of Britain to New York. Here's the story from 1010 WIN senior correspondent Stan Brooks.
First, it was the Queen taking Hollywood by storm. Now the Brits are trying to take over a piece of Manhattan, launching a campaign to rename a Greenwich Village neighborhood Little Britain. And after all, says Sean Cavanaugh Dowsett, what's one more Queen in the village? Stan Brooks, 1010 WINs on Greenwich Avenue in Little Britain.
Watching the CW11 Morning News.
And right now we're live over the West Village, which is going to become Little Britain around 11 o'clock today. Now, we first told you about this yesterday. Today is the day Virgin Atlantic Airways is launching their campaign to bring Britain to the Big Apple.
This is Fox 5 News, the most powerful name in local news.
Past the tea and crumpets, Anna's about town this morning, experiencing Britain in the Big Apple. Hey, Ann.
Check out those fish and chips over there. This morning we're at Assault and Battery. It's just up the road from Tea and Sympathy. Sean Cavanaugh is the man behind it all, and also behind a big push to call this area Little Britain.
Yeah, we figured, you know, it's about time, really. We have a number of businesses in the neighbourhood that are British, and we've been really lucky. We've had support from a lot of British businesses and other businesses around the city. You know, in this neighbourhood, it's got a rich history of, like, you know, supporting British businesses. Virgin Atlantic, who's been partner on this, actually started at the White Horse Tavern round the corner, where Dylan Thomas almost drank himself to death.
Nice.
And they used to have their corporate office when they first started on Perry Street. And they've been a fantastic partner in this whole thing. It's been really great.
The movement was sought up by several British business owners in that area. They've even got support from a British pop star.
There's Italy, there's Chinatown, and there's, you know, all these kind of different things, but the Brits don't have it.
It's the ultimate throwdown.
I've been frying in New York for about 6 years now, and this street down in the West Village is turning into a little bit of Little England.
Greenwich Avenue has become New York City's go-to spot for all things English, from pint-pouring pubs to imported tea and chocolate. Brits come here to find all the comforts of their native home without having to cross the pond. Drum roll, please.
Our decision today for fish and chip throwdown is A.
BBC World News. British residents of Manhattan are campaigning to have a corner of the island officially renamed Little Britain.
This is also the headquarters of the campaign for Little Britain. There is even this comedy viral video by trendy marketeers, the Joneses. And Virgin Atlantic has got on board too. The airline has roots in the area.
God save the Queen, the fascist regime, it made you a moron, potential hate bomb. God save the Queen.
In this great city, there beats a heart that we will forever call Little Britain! Thank you, God bless you, and God bless America. Oh, and God save the Queen!
So what's one more Queen in Greenwich Village anyway?
Why have thousands of our scientists, along with universities and hospitals, spent 12 years and over £500 million researching into something which measures 1/10,000th of a millimetre? Because this is the HIV virus that leads to AIDS, which has killed more people than died in the Allied forces in the whole of the First World War. Man has no greater enemy than disease. Disease has no greater enemy than Glaxo Wellcome.
John, have you got any regrets about your life at all?
Yes.
What you've done or haven't done?
Yes. I haven't had enough sex.
From December at Sainsbury's, you can get extra reward points on the items you buy the most. You can choose from 12 categories, like fresh fruit and vegetables, ready meals, or the bakery. You can even choose dairy, if you use a lot of milk and cream. Rosemary here chose beer. Sainsbury's, making life taste better.
This is a holiday advertisement on teletext. Not very exciting, is it? See that seagull in the left-hand corner? Going to flap its wings in a moment. Yep, there you go. That's about as good as it gets. But why should it get any better when the holiday on screen is the best bargain you'll see all summer? Teletext. Terrible television. Brilliant bargains.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
More independent on Saturday.
A Monday, Tuesday, a Wednesday, a Thursday, Friday.
More independent on Saturday.
With vitamin C and menthol, Soothers soothe a dry, sore throat.
Why is an organisation of 55,000 people committed to fighting these bacteria? Because they cause TB. And even though you can fit 1 million onto the head of a pin, it only takes one to infect you. And in the next 20 years, it is predicted they will kill as many people as have died fighting in all wars this century. Man has no greater enemy than disease. Disease has no greater enemy than GlaxoWellcome.
That's right.